Okay. Check something.
Round one, fight!
This is going well. Wow.
Round two, fight!
What?
You win! Round three, fight!
Oh, I forgot you could do that. Oh, I.
You win! Round one, fight!
Oh, God. This is fine.
9, 8,
Oops.
7,
Never get used to that middle button.
20. Round 1, fight! Hadouken! Sonic boom! Sonic Sonic boom! Hadouken!
Wow.
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
It amazes me that they just blatantly cheat like that. You know, like Guile needs literally no charge when you play him as a computer. Yeah, he doesn't need a charge. Blanca doesn't need a charge. I don't think Honda needs one. Like, they just let him do it.
Hadouken! 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 Sonic boom! Sonic boom! Sonic boom!
Come on.
Sonic Hadouken! Sonic boom! Sonic boom! Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Wow.
You lose. Nine, 8.
Ugh. It's like for years the start button was in the same place, but for the PS5, screw it, let's move it.
Round 1, fight! Sonic boom! Sonic boom!
Nice.
You win. Round 2, fight! Sonic boom! Sonic boom! Sonic boom!
Oh yeah, so I got SmackDown on the small screen. Gotta be really good in the office today. You know, they probably all got the fucking text from Lauren. I was saying, oh, you know, I just want to inform you that these people are no longer working with us. I can't believe they brought Lauren Itis back in talent relations. I mean, like, talk about failing upwards. Like, he's basically the reason why the Divas, or, you know, like, why the women's division was such a fucking joke. For, you know, like, it set the business back so long when he just hired fucking models who, you know, had no wrestling experience, who didn't really want to wrestle, but just went into wrestling because, you know, because they thought it'd be a way to get better in their careers. Because that always works. I mean, how many, you know, all those former wrestling, you know, female wrestlers who became big superstars. And now they just send out fucking...
Round 3,
Oh, what was that? Oh, thanks for the sub there, Mumbles. Yeah, I finally got Streamlabs up and running with this. Well, I mean, I say that. I mean, I've had the Streamlabs OBS, but I just had issues, and I was kind of kicking and screaming because I wanted to... Oh, give me a... I wanted to just use vanilla or as vanilla of regular OBS as I could, and it just wasn't working out. Like when you use the Stream Elements integration, like it was just like a mess. Like I couldn't even do scheduled streams. Like if you have a scheduled stream, it's impossible to connect to it, at least for me, with the Streamlabs integration, or Stream Elements integration. And I even had to go on the Discord chat and be like, hey, what's going on here? And they said, oh, you can't, that's not a feature. So I'm like, really? Like, don't you want at least to be on parity with, whatever it's called, Streamlabs? Well, I gotta check something. Just one moment. Okay. But yeah, back to the, yeah, so using Streamlabs OBS now, just, everything just kind of seems more easily integrated and stuff. Schedule the streams, I gotta update the widget though for like the subs and hopefully eventually one day super chats. Maybe one day tips, but like it's, that, you can die from that? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Oh, it's Carmella. Oh, I didn't realize she was on the LA Lakers dance team. But yeah, all these firings today. I mean, that wasn't like the last one where there was a lot of big changes. You know, some of them I was like, oh, they're still working there. You know, the ones that weren't too shocked that were fired, but still, it's like, you know, there's no justification for firing these people unless they're looking to sell the company. Like, it makes literally no sense. I mean, they have so many shows to fill. They're making record profits. Not like these guys are you know, are hurting the bottom line. This isn't fucking WWF 1994 when they're having, you know, WrestleMania in the Hartford Civic Center and, what was it, and taking the water machines out of the things and forcing everyone to take pay cuts, which is why they lost so many people. But they were like, fuck you, we're not gonna go and take a pay cut. They just quit. No, that's how they lost Alfred Hayes. Yeah, I mean, you know, Brazango. Fuck! Tyler Breeze and Fandango are gone. I was surprised they said, like, one thing. WWE for 15 years? Was Breezango there for, or Fandango, is he there for 15 years? I sure as hell don't remember that. I gotta reorganize my screens over here. It might even be worth playing DSP tonight if I'm playing so bad. I mean, to go for all that work just to fucking get bodied by him. Oh, I gotta move my windows around here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's try Alpha 3.
Select your character. Select your fighting style.
Yeah, and if that wasn't depressing enough, I saw the video of Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. He's looking awful now. I'm not really sure why his son really felt the need to post that video. I mean, I guess he said he wanted to bring awareness to CTE, but it's like, well, are you though? Like we all know CTE is a major issue. Like, do we need to see it, you know, a case of like this beloved superstar going and, you know, looking as awful as he does now, a shell of his former self? Like, it stinks that that's gonna be, like, probably our last memory of him. You know, it's kind of like, let the, you know, let's end it on a good memory, I think. I mean, like, do you think also that he wanted that? Like, to be known for, you know, the kind of guy that Mr. Wonderful was, you know, that awesome, chilled physique and, you know, great confidence, all that stuff. Like, does he want all of his fans to know, like, he went out looking like that? I don't think I would want that. It's like, I don't care what kind of message you're trying to send. Don't, you know, who says that Paul wanted that to be out there to people? Shut up, too easy. The other thing too I got annoyed with was I Googled, you know, because I wanted to, because I'd heard about the video, but I hadn't seen it. So then I went and I, you know, just Googled Mr. Wonderful, and then I get this result. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, I guess there's another guy. There's like a Mr. Wonderful. I think maybe on like Shark Tank or something like that. But I just looked at it. I'm like, who the fuck are you? It's like, no, you're not Mr. Wonderful. I don't care if you say or if you go by that. You're not Mr. Wonderful. God damn it. Speaking of not wonderful, I've won, I think, one match so far tonight. What are the settings on this? Ryan Royce. Jesus. Wait, hold on. Wait, Street Fighter 3 came out before Alpha 3? I didn't know that. I actually never played any of the Street Fighter 3 games before, or at least I'm almost positive I didn't play any of them until I got this collection. So that's why I suck at them. That's why whenever I get into matches, I never pick that. Because I know literally nothing about the game.
Select your character. Select your fighting style. Beat 'em up, guys. Try 'em or die.
So yeah, that just kind of depressed me. And then just like other stuff, like with there was a story of fucking like, I'm sorry, but Chris Jericho, like, talk about kind of like a fall from grace. Like he had so much kind of like potential when he, you know, after he left. Well, I mean, he leaves WWE. You know, that's fine. I've obviously got no problem with that. You know, he does the thing in Japan with Omega. It's pretty cool. I mean, they had a great match, the two of them. And then, you know, goes to AEW, and that makes sense. You know, he's the big name, and he's a real asshole. And like that, those first like 9 months, he was like the best thing on the show. And then he just, like, I don't know if he just becomes obsessed with the smell of his own farts, or just been having too much vodka. Like, he's just totally, like, talking. I mean, basically what happened recently was, I guess he posted a thing on his Instagram about that MMA match that they had between Wardlow and, what's his name? Hager. And someone commented, "Can't wait to see Cornette rip this apart." And then Jericho goes, "Oh, Cornette, he hasn't been relevant in over a decade, and he's a racist. He was kicked out of his last league for being racist." It's like, no, that didn't happen. And also, your fucking wife and your mother-in-law were at the attack on the Capitol. They were there, and you're gonna and it's like you're gonna act like your shit don't stink. Like I don't care what political belief you have, whether you are pro or anti-Trump, but it's like, no, you don't attack the fucking Capitol. It's like, no, you don't do that. And to go and say, he's a, what's his name, he's a racist. Cornette's a racist. It's like, no, he's not. It was a stupid old joke that got blown out of hand because it was used in like the slightly wrong context, and because the NWA was too stupid because the owner is a moron not Billy Corgan, the other one, Dave Lagana, is a moron. And he let, like, it wasn't a live show, because none of their things are live, because they were just broadcasting on YouTube. They let that go over the air, and it wasn't until, like, one person complained and said, oh, I guess I can't watch the NWA anymore. You know, and they tweeted the clip, and then they panicked, ripped it offline, and muted that part out, and then Lagana just threw Cornette under the bus, and Cornette said, fuck you, I don't need this, and left.
Nobody blinks. Triumph or die.
And also, it's like, you can't like, it's interesting also for him to talk shit about Cornette when it's like, sorry, if not for Cornette, you probably wouldn't be in the business. Like, Cornette gave you your first real public gig. Fuck! You know, that was him and Lance Storm in Smoky Mountain Wrestling as the Thrill Seekers. Jesus! Rough night. More ways than one. There's something up with my chat. Like, I'm not trying to be like, you know, like DSP or whatever, but it's... Fuck. Screwed up my feed with them there. Hold on.
Select your character.
What the hell? Is my chat not working?
Select your fighting style.
Oh, there it goes.
Hey, come on, stand up. Face it straight.
Yeah, between that and then, you know, they have, you know, the Hell in the Cell has just been totally bastardized now. You know, it's not even a special event. They have a whole pay-per-view dedicated to it. And then they freaking have, what is it? They have a Hell in the Cell match before the pay-per-view, 2 Hell in the Cell matches at the pay-per-view, and then I think they had another Hell in the Cell match the day after the pay-per-view. I wonder, is Nightbot acting weird?
I've never seen a battle like this. It's showtime. Face it straight.
The hell is Dolph Ziggler fighting one of the Usos?
There's somebody who can stop this fighting machine. You can't give it up. Go for it, man.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna... WWE is not gonna be as we know it by the end of the year. They're selling that thing. There's literally no other possible explanation. Because I seriously doubt those people that they fired were high money contracts. I mean, help Zango are back in NXT. At least it's not as bad as when they had those other layoffs, like right in the middle of the pandemic, like when the Gallows and Anderson got let go. Like, that was just an utter fucking dick move. Tie him up for a 5-year deal and then say, oh no, fuck off, AEW's a joke, we don't need you anymore.
Let's party. Go for broke.
Yeah, it's a weird time to be a wrestling fan. It's like all the leagues are such a mess, or at least the two big ones.
Face it straight.
I mean, neither of them take it seriously anymore. I mean, you have fucking voodoo magic stuff going on one show. You have a case where you have a Nigerian prince or king in another one. You have another one where they do song and dance routines. It's like, at least give me the chance to suspend my disbelief. Pokemon for a different Street Fighter game.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
I still love how DSP has that fan art there, where it's Sakura in front of the store, and you know, see like the wind thing is blowing, so it's showing her underwear, and then freaking in the background there's the lifted art thing of LTG and whatever that guy's name, other guy's name is. Whoa.
Hey, come on, stand up! Face it straight!
This is going to be the last Alpha 3 match. Maybe I'll go after Bison. Piggy's next. Uh-oh. I think I'm boned. Interesting message.
Round one, fight!
I'm so surprised they decided to turn me a fireball. This is not a place when they made that decision.
You win!
Jey Uso won.
Round two, fight!
It's gonna be weird though, like WWE without Vince. I mean, that's what happened too. Like, I think I wonder if it's like almost like a force kind of thing. Like, how involved is he with it? Because some of the decisions they've made almost seem like he's trying to actively screw everything up. And some of the storyline stuff just been so bad. I mean, hell, like the finishes, or a bunch of the finishes for Hell in the Cell, it was like, what? Just having these like sudden finishes out of nowhere, like a roll-up pin. Or having the screw up in the Charlotte and Rhea match. Where it's like, oh, she hit her head on the table, on the announce table. Oh, that's a disqualification? Like, since when? Like, should it be a disqualification? Probably. But the fact that it hasn't been for so long, it's like, well, okay, you're gonna enforce this now? What the hell? We may need... a second here. Got message from my wife. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Washing spin. What the hell is that? Sorry. I remember when the very first time I tried out Street Fighter 2 in the arcade, I picked Zangief only because he looked the strongest guy, and I thought, well, if he's the strongest guy, he must be the best one. Well, how wrong I was. I mean, I know they made him better over time, but like this was like the original Street Fighter 2, where it was just, you know, not even worth it.
Round 2, fight!
And then I remember I got my ass kicked by some guy who was playing his Dalsy and just did like from across the screen, like the low punch thing, where it would go like all the way across. And because I never played the game before, I had no idea what I was doing.
You win!
It's like Ants Gone Live and
Round 1, fight! Yoga! Yoga fire!
former Wheel of Fortune. Wait, what?
Round 2, fight! Yoga! Yoga!
I think it's gonna be the last match that I broadcast. And, I'll keep the game on, but I'm gonna, you know, obviously be lobby hunting. Fuck, I was so sure he was gonna be stunned. Drinking game with the with Anne's feed. I got pretty hammered last night for my celebration. One. And pretty soon I'm gonna completely stop drinking. Well, maybe not completely, but I'm not going to indulge in anywhere near what I'm doing now. So I'm going to be working hardcore to drop some weight. Drinking alcohol every night is not going to let that happen for me. No, definitely not. Okay, well that was fun, I guess. Drop the feed now. Enjoyed the stream. Hope so. I don't know if the chat was messed up or if no one gave a shit while talking. Either way, you know, whatever. No, everything's fine, guys. It's better now that no one talks in my chat. But yeah. Anyways, if you're following DSP's or Anne's feed, might see me jump on a lobby in there, so... Oh, okay, he's going into the mode.